Are you the type of person that can talk to anybody, a total stranger, just walk up to somebody and say something to them and strike up a conversation? I believe, and I've learned from my mentors, that meeting new people is the spice of life. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the art of striking up a conversation with the total stranger. That's what we're going to talk about tonight on Chavez Live 360, brought to you by Live Masters, where we feel alive by going live, and your journey to video mastery begins here. If you don't know who I am, my name is Mike Chavez, and I've been on a live video journey for over 4.5 years. I go live every day with a video just like this, with the intent to get to know people. I specialize in helping people leverage videos just like this to network online and step out of their comfort zone and meet strangers, right? How do you strike up a conversation with a stranger, somebody that you don't know? It's very beneficial to do that in business, offline and online. And a lot of times we have a hard time talking to strangers. It's not easy, but it's so much fun. I actually enjoy it. And I've kind of always been like that my whole entire life. So I'm broadcasting to you live from the fabulous city of Las Vegas, Nevada. I see Sharitha, Miss Jackson. I know she's tuning in from Las Vegas. We also have Chase Clark. He's tuning in from Salem, Oregon. And we have somebody from California tuning in live. Please put your name or go and click on the StreamYard link so we can put your picture here like Sharitha has. So real quick, I'm just going to talk. I was thinking about how easy it is for me to talk to strangers. Now, I've always been very outgoing. I've always loved people my whole entire life. And I've always liked to talk to strangers. I mean, as far back as I can remember as a kid. And I don't know if your parents ever told you, don't talk to strangers. Don't talk to strangers. Right? Did you ever hear that from kids? Hey, Jody, what's going on? Good to see you. Did you ever hear that from your parents growing up, that don't talk to strangers, stranger danger, right? That it's not good to talk to strangers. But as we grow up in life, we know that obviously we don't live in a perfect world, and there's good and there's bad, and you kind of have to learn as you grow how to, read people's energy. But as far as when I was growing up, I was always told that I could talk to anybody. I could talk to strangers as long as my parents were there, right? I wasn't supposed to talk to people that I didn't know if my parents weren't there. So all the time when I go shopping, with my parents, as a kid, and my mom, and stuff, I would always be out. I'd always be talking. I would just start talking to strangers all the time. And so I'm going to give you a few tips on, how to strike up a conversation, and a story or two about how me striking up a random conversation with somebody that I don't even know turned into an amazing friendship, an amazing relationship. So you got to think about this for a second. Besides people in your family, everybody that you know that's in your life, besides your family, was a stranger at one point, right? So how do we strike up a conversation with a total stranger? Are you that kind of person that can do that? Well, I'm that person that's at the grocery store. So if you are standing in front of me at the grocery store, tip number one, I am going to initiate a conversation with you. And, I keep things real with people. I usually see things on people when I'm just like standing there in line with someone. I see something like if I saw Rockin' Dave at the store, I would see his platinum, beautiful blonde hair. And I'd say, that's an amazing haircut. Who's your stylist? Or just joking, Dave. But a compliment, a genuine compliment. I see something that's cool on somebody, and I always tell them. It makes people feel good, right? So if a stranger, somebody that you don't know, did it in a non-creepy way, was like, hey, I like those shoes. Those are really cute. Where did you get them? Right? Like, I'm sure ladies could relate to that one. So initiate, number one. Number two, a genuine, real compliment. Not flattery, but like, hey, that's cool, right? It has to be genuine, it has to be real. And so I remember one time I was in line at the grocery store, and this was like 4 months ago. I was in line at the grocery store, and it was like 6 months ago. And it was obviously during the pandemic. and it was in a grocery store. And I'm not a fan of masks, and they didn't make us wear masks then in the grocery store, so I wasn't wearing my mask. And the lady that was standing behind me, she wasn't wearing a mask either. And we started talking, and we talked in line about not we were the only two in the store not wearing a mask. And so we talked the whole entire time while we were waiting in line to pay. And then as we walked out to the parking lot, we continued our conversation, and we just kept talking to each other, and we exchanged numbers. And then she came over to my house, and she met my family, and she was really interested in the business that I had, that I have. And so she joined my business, a total stranger from the grocery store line. Like, I remember when I first started business, I was like, you would hear stories. I would hear stories like that. A total stranger, you meet a total stranger. And then next thing you know, but that's true. That's how it is. You know, you never know somebody that can walk into your path and change your path just because of a rare chance meeting. No, I don't think so. They talk about luck. No, you initiate and go out in the world and meet amazing people with the right intent, right? Okay, so also I remember just, always being able to talk to people. And when I do videos, I was thinking about this, right? When I would drive, some of you know me, some of you know my story. I've had so many different jobs. I've been a bus driver. I've been a truck driver. I've done mortgage loans. I've worked in call centers. I've been a bill collector. I've worked at gas station. I've worked at a pizza place. And so I've worked in all these different places. And the common theme in all these different jobs that I had over the years was the jobs that I got to talk to people the most, or the jobs that I loved the most and I did the best at. Like, for example, driving the bus. I was bored to tears just to sit there and drive all day. So what did I do? Of course, there was people getting on the bus, and I would just talk to people all day long. So that's why this, for me, having conversations with people, it's simple, right? Like, you got to read the books, like How to Win Friends and Influence People, right? People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And the easiest way to strike up a genuine conversation to get to know somebody is ask them questions about them. Be interested, and you will become interesting. Become interested in them, and then you'll become an interesting person to them. Because I don't know about you, but when people start asking me a bunch of questions about me, it makes me feel, number one, it makes me feel special. And number two, it's like, wow, why do they want to know so much about me? Right? Okay. So I love it. Meeting new people is incredible. And I met some new people today. Again, at the grocery store. I don't know what it is about the grocery store. I was at the grocery store, I was paying for my stuff, and I was multitasking. I was in a video chat with one of my friends, and I was getting ready to walk home because I walked to the grocery store. I was on my nighttime walk, and I just started thinking about walking out on the road again, and I started singing, "On the road again, I can't wait to get on the road again," right? I start singing it out loud, and I start laughing, and I tell my friend that I'm video chatting with, I said, these people are working at the store. They're probably thinking, this guy's crazy. Why is he singing "On the Road Again" while he's paying for his groceries? And then I got a big chuckle out of that. But you know what happened? As I was walking out, the two ladies stopped me, and they said they liked my singing, and we started having a big laugh. Next thing you know, I have a conversation with these two ladies at the grocery store. And then I'm still on the video chat. And then now they're talking to my friend that's in the video chat. And the lady that I met at the grocery store happened to be from Chicago, and my friend from the video chat that I was talking to happened to be from Chicago. And next thing you know, we're having this conversation because I decided to sing a song in the store. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, I'm very outgoing. If you meet me in person, you go out with me in person. I love to talk to people and meet people. And you know why I really think that one of the biggest reasons why I love to meet people is because I learn from every single person that I have an interaction with, that I talk to, that I communicate with. I learn from everybody. If you don't learn from every single person that crosses your path in life, you're missing out on some of the biggest life lessons. Because you never know who you're going to be talking to, right? when you walk into a business, sometimes you could be talking to somebody that looks like the janitor, but these days, the way people dress, they could be the CEO. You just never know. So, anyways, striking up conversations with strangers is fun. It's exciting, and it's one of the best things, obviously, that you can do to network. And I love to do it. So, if you want to continue the conversation about how to meet people online, because here's the thing, the same principles of meeting people, strangers that you don't know in person, when you go to the grocery store or you go to the gym or you go wherever you're going out in public, it's kind of like the same philosophy. If you are a good person, when you go out there and you want to meet people and just spread some good love and positive energy, you do the same thing online. Imagine doing the same thing online, but doing it on video where people can get to know you. And that's one of the reasons why I love our group Live Masters, our community that we have, where we help people learn how to meet people online. One of the biggest reasons why I even started doing videos is because I had a home-based business 4 years ago that I was trying to build. And I got online and I didn't know how to talk to people. I didn't know how to talk to strangers. I didn't know what to say to them. But after I started doing videos, people would watch my videos and they would comment like y'all have done. Thank you so much. I'll go back and holler at you guys. I'll say, whoever stayed around to the end, I'm going to shut everybody out. But that's why now I don't have to worry about, is this person want to talk to me? Well, I mean, if you're leaving comments, I'm just going to thank you and start a conversation from there. That's why videos are so impactful and amazing. So doing videos really is one of the best ways to meet strangers if you think about it. And if you do them consistently, then you can talk to anybody, especially when you meet them in person, because repetition is the mother of all mastery. And that's all that I've done over the last 4.5 years. And I would like to invite you to our community so you can check out how we're doing it there to help other people. So I'll talk to you tomorrow with a brand new video. I'm super excited to come and think of something new to talk about tomorrow. I hope you found value in this one. If you found some value, let me know. Let me see. There's Jody. She stayed to the end. We have Diane. Through Euphoria. I don't know who you are. Let's see. I don't know. What's this? I was fortunate enough to meet them in person. Oh, cool. Mike, what's going on? You're still up live. Good to see you. Thanks for popping on. Mr. Dave Kohansky, how are you doing? You go to the grocery store every day? I go to the grocery store a lot. I go to the grocery store a lot. I do. Every day, though, Dave? Okay. Well, I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you again for watching this live video. But don't be afraid to initiate conversations. And if you see something that somebody's doing cool, don't be afraid to tell them that's cool. And you will meet some of the most amazing people. I know it's true. It's really, really true. And it's fun. So I'll talk to you guys later. You have an incredible evening. God bless you.